There's every reason to be celebrating. I'm Lauren Laverne, and let me be your guide to the good and the great from my neck of the woods.
What we do is clearly a product of where we come from.
Starring Roisin Murphy, Nightmares on Wax, and some of the North's finest emerging artists. The Great Exhibition of the North, live from the Sage in Gateshead, this Friday morning at 10 on BBC Radio 6 Music.
And we know how many great bands there are up there. Okay, and great bands in here tonight. As I say, I'm Marc Riley. I've been joined by Bilge Pump. Hello, guys.
Hi there. Hello.
Thanks for coming playing for us. Very much appreciated. We did want to bring your dog. It's just not allowed. It's just, like I say, you can bring like working dogs in and dogs that help with blind people or whatever, or sight dogs or hearing dogs, but you can't just bring your pooch in, unfortunately. Or I'd have both of mine in every night.
Of course.
It's just the way it goes, and we'll talk a little bit about your pooch later on because it's very important. But Emily, would you like to introduce your bandmates, please?
I will do. There's Joseph O'Sullivan playing guitar. That's his real name. Neil Turpin playing drums, and myself, Emlyn Jones, doing the bass and the lion's share of vocals.
Okay, brilliant. Well, like I say, we've been playing Wheel of You for a while now. Absolutely love it, and you're going to do it live for us right now, aren't you?
We are. Sorry about the repetition.
No, that's great. Thank you.
Treading water with an unsatisfactory marital status. I was perfectly fine without any headache. Now I'm terrifically sad with this rival around. A former gentleman holding his beer aloft and slushing it round. Unbelievable. That man is kidding you on, but he ain't no jester. That man is letting you down. Take a look at his internet history.
Absolutely fantastic. Bilge Pump live in session with Wheel of You, and you remind me a little bit, and you've been going longer than the band, I think, actually, but you do remind me a little bit of the Blind Shake, and I can pay you no higher compliment. So just brilliant. Thank you very much indeed, guys, and we'll see you shortly.
Cheers. Cheers so much.
Nice one. So now I think we should probably go to Metronomy in session for us, actually, yonks ago. Go-Kart Mozart and When You're Depressed, and they will be playing tomorrow night at the White Hotel in Salford, and we have every intention of being there so long as they're not on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm 56, going on 57, and I am going on very excited because we've got the return of Bilge Pump in the room. Hello, guys.
Hello.
So I've been hearing the name Bilge Pump for an awful long time, and I've heard your music sporadically over the years, but when did you actually get together?
1994.
1994,
Yeah,
right,
I think
okay. So, go on then.
We had a drum machine to start with, but that was absolutely rubbish. Neil asked if he could play drums to make us better.
So Neil is the new boy. How
He's a
long?
new boy. He's only been in us 23 years.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. You've not earned your stripes yet, mate. Did they ever threaten you with a drum machine?
No, I threatened them with a drum machine.
Oh, yeah, that's probably... it's a very good answer, mate. It's a very good answer.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I've been playing Wheel of You, and, you know, with your mischief and all that. It does sound like the title is We Love You, but it's not. It's Wheel of You, and it's brilliant. And I knew that I was getting it early because it was Matt from Hookworms, who told me about you, or reminded me about you, but particularly that tune. And you kindly sent it to me, but it's still not available, is it?
No. We've only just finished mixing the album, and it's just gonna get mastered. I think probably next month or something like that, we'll release that as some kind of internet thing with an excellent video that you've seen involving a dog.
It's involving a dog. It's not just any old dog, though. Who's it?
It's Dolly.
Yeah, we've talked about Dolly a lot on this programme.
Yeah.
So, a bullwhip, so it's a cross between...
English Bull Terrier and a Whippet. Am I right saying English Bull Terrier? I'll get in trouble if I said that wrong. I know for a fact.
No, I
Look
think
at us.
Yeah, English Bull Terrier and a Whippet, yeah.
it's a magnificent beast.
Yeah, she's really stupid. It's amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Like all dogs.
Well, not all dogs. I mean, no, your collies are quite smart,
That's
aren't
true.
they?
My parents have collies, or they used to anyway.
Right, okay, but no offence to Dolly, of course.
course, yeah.
So, you've done the album with MJ from Hookworms as well, then, I
Well,
presume?
we've actually been recording it. We started about 5 years ago with a friend of ours, Michael Ward, who recorded the drums, the bass, guitar. Then we went back about a year and a half later and did the second half of the recording. Then we went home and Joe did the guitar again at home, and I did the vocals at
Did it
home.
in my garage at home.
And then MJ is he's kind of helped us pull it together and just get it mixed and ready to be released. So that's the final hurdle. But yeah, it's been a bit of an opus, well, not an epic.
Yeah, I mean, well, it will be an opus, I hope, by the time that you've finished it. But I mean, so how come it took so long? Was it just real life getting in the way? Because I do
I
understand
think
that.
so, yeah, just do it bit by bit, no hurry.
I mean, that is the downfall of home recording and sort of doing things yourself at home. You can end up not having a sort of definite deadline, like when you go to a studio and you spend your money. It's like, well, we've spent the money, it's done.
No, it's true. I mean, we talk about that a lot on the programme, because sometimes bands, I mean, you're very, very kind of stripped down, aren't you? And I can see where it all happened. But bands who, want to embellish, if for want of a better word, they can just keep going and layering and layering and layering, because they're not paying 25, 30, 40, however many pounds an hour it is for the studio. Yeah. But I understand it completely. Like I say, you've got real lives to be getting on with, but it's a long time to have a record. So, you mean, obviously, those songs, some of those songs are like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
I mean, it should be part of your, distant past, really.
Yeah.
And it's your future.
We can draw a line under it now once this is in and do something new.
Right, and we'll wait another 5 years for that. But Joe...
10 years.
10 years, that'll be. Yeah. But I did ask you when I bumped into you, because you came in, and not for the first time, I've asked the same question, off air, albeit. You are wearing a Queen T-shirt, I asked if it was worn with irony.
Oh, no. Queen, excellent. I think Queen were the first band that I really liked. First band I really liked. So
which tune was it?
It was Don't Stop Me Now. I remember hearing that on the radio in 1978, I believe it probably was.
Right.
Hearing that on the radio, just, the most exciting song I'd ever heard. So
does he ever go into a kind of a Brian May kind of mode where you have to draw him back?
Well, we wouldn't want to do that, but it does go into that mode, and I think we would celebrate that.
Do you guys like Queen as well?
We do. I do.
yeah.
I'm amongst friends.
There you go. Yeah, we're all Queen around here.
We know we get grief for it, don't we?
Oh God, yeah. Some people don't understand.
You can get 4 piano notes into like 7 Seas of Rye or whatever, and
God,
the
yeah.
emails are going.
I can play a bit of that on the piano if you want now.
Do it.
Let's have a look.
Come on, this is good.
Pick
This.
up from there.
Oh, that is good, that, mate. Oh, you're evoking the spirit of Freddie.
Thank you very much.
Bless you for that. All right, then. So you've got your own epic. I mean, we are talking epic now. You've got an 8-minute and 30-second, approximately, tune that you're going to play for us now, which is called The Passion of the Kid. Is that right?
That's right.
Brilliant. Okay, well, Bilge Pump, get to it. Thank you.
She's a fanciful proposition, oh yeah. But my feet are welded to the floor, and I'll be struck dumb by the sunshine of her glory, which moves me more than music itself. Please won't you correct me, 'cause I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Council don't do walk round here. That is our backdrop. Thank Christ for the musical output. What I can see, what I can hear round here. Lads are fighting in the streets. Some of them went to end without a fire engine, without bricks and stones. Shut your face off now, says one to another one.
I need to catch my breath. That was just magnificent. That was Bilge Pump live in session, The Passion of the Kid, and that was remarkable. It really was. That was a TV item.
Thank you very much.
One man clapping sounds crap, but, just amazing. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll drag you back in around about quarter of an hour's time.
Cheers.
Incredible, incredible. All right, then, so we are playing the T-shirt thing, a little bit behind with the clues. Clue number one, we might have started with AC/DC tonight, but this was an Angus of a different species altogether. And clue number two, little did this band know that after their first album, they would go on to clean up. Okay, that's the second clue. Little did this band know that after their first album, they would go on to clean up. mark.6music@bbc.co.uk. Please put your phone number on there or text in on 64046. Tall.
This is BBC Radio 6 Music.
BBC Radio 6 Music.
6 Music.
The other clue actually for the T-shirt thing before we get back to Bilge Pump. So I'll give you the first three now then. We might have started with AC/DC tonight, but this was an Angus of a different species altogether. Clue number two, little did this band know that after their first album they would go on to clean up. And clue number three, for the first time our breakthrough hit brought with it the sweet smell of success. No, it wasn't. It was Sweat. Okay? Our breakthrough hit brought with it the sweet smell of success. No, it wasn't. It was Sweat. mark.6music@bbc.co.uk or text me on 64046, but please put your phone number on there. So back to Bilge Pump. Hello, guys.
Hiya.
So you admitted before, it is fraught with danger, this job. I know it seems very easy, but of course you have to rely on the internet, and every now and then you do have to go to Wikipedia. We use it an awful lot, for the A to Zs that we do and things like that. And I was looking at it thinking, I know, I've heard about that. Yeah, what? Hang on a minute. And so it mentions other bands in there that you would expect, like Lightning Bolt, and various different bands, but also thrown into the mix there, you've got Prefab Sprout and D-Ream. Now, you've told me that this is a mate of yours with a sense of mischief?
Yeah, apparently so.
Name and shame?
I think it was Claire Circuit that did it.
Not Claire Circuit again.
Used to do Printed Circuit. In fact, she started doing it again, actually.
Well...
no, terrible, isn't it? Terrible. I think it was her. I don't want to sue me in case I'm lying, but I'm pretty sure it was her.
Well, if it was a reprimander for me, because it's, we don't have much to go at, do we? Really.
No,
anyway, Jenny in Aberdeen's been on, funnily enough, really enjoying Bilge Pump. Was the drummer Neil ever in the wonderful band Quack Quack?
That's correct.
Oh, really? So you're hiding your light under Gary Bushell there? Right, okay, so Quack Quack's still going?
No, we don't exist anymore.
You ducked out of it, did you?
Oh, very good.
Sorry. Okay then, so we've got some dates that you're doing here. The Golden Lion in Todmorden on the 28th of July.
Yep.
You're playing Milton Keynes Gallery on the 25th of August.
There'll probably be some other gigs around that one as well.
I'm sure there will.
We'll organise some more around it as it occurs,
Yeah, you're supporting Evil Blizzard at the Broodnell in Leeds again on the 27th of October.
Yeah.
And the Clooney in Newcastle on the 17th of November.
Yeah, that's like a festival that's going to have Terminal Cheesecake, Part Chimp, Lower Slaughter. There's going to be a lot of good bands on that.
Part Chimp are just incredible, aren't they?
Very good indeed.
You really do remind me of the Blind Shake or Them of You. Have you ever seen that band?
I don't think I ever have.
Watch them, because Jim plays a telly and he's not got any hair, no offence, and he jumps around exactly like you. So you should go and see him.
It sounds like a great guy.
They are brilliant, and so are you. And you've got one more tune to do now then, Bilge Pump. What's the last one called?
It's called Pangea No More.
All right, okay, well, we'll get to it. Thank you, Bilge Pump.
Don't wanna
Oh, fabulous. Once again, for the last time tonight, sadly, that was Bilge Pump with Pangea No More. So I need to say thank you to Emlyn Jones and Neil Turpin and Joe O'Sullivan and Dolly the Pooch as well, who is here in spirit, obviously.
Of course.
And yeah, just brilliant. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you very much indeed.
And thanks to MJ once again. Okay, let's move on.
The headliner at WOMAD. The umpire on centre.
Session for Six Music from 2011 for that Linton Kwesi Johnson Independent Intervention from 1981. Here's Tony in Plymouth. He says, just to say that the line from St Earth to St Ives is still very much alive regarding slow train Flanders and so on. I'll take some comfort from that. Glad to hear it. Earlier this evening, Bilge Pump provided the session for Mark Riley. Here is the extra number.
I like your style.
Thank you very much.
Set her sights on me.
Oh yes, very enjoyable. Bilge Pump, and thank you very much. The rest of the session from Mark Riley can be found on the Six Music website. Mark's back tomorrow from 7, I return from 9. Up next on Six Music, it's Six Music Recommends with Marianne Hobbs, and that will be after Ivor takes us into Soft-Hearted Scientists and Remembering Where We Began Tonight. If you can't remember, Rockford Files. It is Rockford's return from Soft-Hearted Scientists from their newly reissued Take Time to Wonder in a Whirling World LP. Thanks for listening till tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Nighty night, nighty night.